Hello, 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 and good morning. Sorry, a little bit late. Hi, welcome everyone. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Made it to the mid of the week already. This week is, whoa, okay. This week is flying by. Jesus. Anyway, Ansalagon, hello. Saima, Kanininus, you found some of the new emotes. Fantastic. Great. All four of them are here. We have a Nodders, we have a Party, we have a Steer, and we have a Stare. Yes, they arrived this morning. After a little bit of a delay, but anyway. They arrived this morning and there they are. Enjoy. I hope you like them. I do. So, we are going to go back into the wetlands because we have things to do. A lot of things to do. Do I like the things that we have to do? Heck no, it's wetlands. Are we going to do them anyway? Yeah, we have to. Let's fill up some purified water. There we go. A little bit of delay. I can assure you, believe it or not, that I had absolutely nothing to do with that. I know, it's hard to believe. But I didn't. Absolutely not a single thing. They look very great. I like them too. I think the stair came out very well. The information that I gave him was imagine you looking at someone in utter disbelief, unable to say a thing, because that someone said something incredibly stupid. And then he came up with that. Perfection. Absolute perfection. You're not getting in the car? Why? In all of my 127 years of driving, I had one little accident, and that wasn't even a real accident. Yeah, I was in a lot of accidents where others were driving, not me. Yeah, when I saw the steer, the first thing I thought was Canininus and SnowRunner. Don't worry, I've been driving for 9 years. I know what I'm doing. Too soon? Sorry. Good morning, you two. How are you doing, Canininus? How was your drive back home? And Simon, did you sleep well? Hey! Yeah. Right, I can think. I have that now. We are dangerously close to the last time we had a mage amongst us. Good times. Hey Natadre, good morning. Why are you already so on my heel here? Leave me alone. Goodness, just got here. Didn't sleep enough? Maybe 4 hours? Oi, 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 oi. Well, 4 hours is better than 2. Right? So a little bit better. Getting there, getting there. It was good. You're not driving anymore for a while. Remember trying to quit your old job. Was it the driving or was it the being back and forth with people who didn't know what they wanted or where they wanted to stop to start to have that stuff? And Nathadre found all 4 emotes, all new ones. You will only use the new ones? Are you sure about that? I mean, not that I don't appreciate it, but are you sure about that? But I'm happy that you like them. I like them too. They are awesome. They are really good. He did a great job. Alright. So, we have things to do. We need to take care of these crude flints. However, I thought that we might get them from the smaller ones as well. That would be nice. My morning is going okay. Yeah. Woke up in the middle of the night. As per usual. I'm on my second tea already. The first one was just gulped down. So I'm a little smidge tired, but not too much. So it's okay. Yeah. How about you, Nathadre, and the rest? How are you all doing? How was your day so far? Hi, Lomatic. Hello. Good morning. Having to solve everyone's problems. I'm trying to sit. You take the. Coming on late because there was an accident, and then waking up next morning and do it all over again. Why do you have to solve everyone's problems?
Yo! Glad I could help.
Why is that a thing that you have to do? We poor now? No, we're not poor. We are not poor. We are still close to a gold on her, and we have 33 on Omi? I think it was 33? Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Be patient, young Padawan. Be patient. That camp is way too full. I don't like that. Nope, not liking that at all. Maybe that one. A little bit better. If I can get rid of all these little raptors running around here. On a second thought, it might be smart to go to an area with less population. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Less population sounds good. Early shopping spree. Oh no. What did you get? Early shopping spree. My oh my. Yeah, I think the area where we were yesterday is not the worst, although we can't get the lint from them. They were too small. Ugh, we'll figure it out. Maybe. Oh, leave me alone. Go away. Maybe we start with some slimes. Not the level 24 over there, but we start with some slimes and maybe reach 22, and then it looks a little bit better. It sounds like a decent idea. I like that idea. Oh, you haven't. So, oh, okay. My bad. Misunderstood. Snacks for food? I see. I see. Wait, we can get them here? What?
What?
Oh, nice. Okay. Not from the mongrel, but from the fen runner. Okay. Let's try. Because that's what is expected from a truck driver. Is that a thing in Sweden? Because that sounds very weird. As in very weird. There is no one there, idiot. Come back. Oops, that was the wrong one. No, that wasn't Warcraft 2, that was Peter Griffin. Don't they offer lunch? Still, not every school in Germany offers lunches. Nope, there are still some schools and school forms that don't offer any. Where you have to bring your own stuff. Ugh. Ah, it's a thing for you. Okay, got it. Got it. There is the first one. Very nice. Very nice. And do you look like you can pay $5.50 for one plate of food? Sweetie, what are you going to pay for the snacks? Huh? Drive safe, canininos. It's different? Sure it is. That logic didn't hold. Sorry. Oh, no, hold on. Not good. Not good. No, not good. Not enough mana for you both. Not enough for you both. There we go. No, she's going to buy snacks. And I'm fairly certain snacks does not involve anything healthy. Otherwise, it would be food. The debuff is there for 3 minutes already. Yes. And given that it is a disease, and not a curse, I can't do anything about it. Hi, Maddie. Good morning. 25 minutes to roll out? Nice. I hope you have a good trip. Did you forget anything? Did you pack everything?
Seek fluid intake immediately.
If you forget anything, you have money to buy it. Okay, Rockefeller. No, he's going on vacation. Not everything has to do with work, Simon. There is this relaxation part as well in life. I know, it's hard, but there is. Now, I hope you have a ton of fun, Maddie. I do. Says the one sitting in a plane going on a vacation. No relaxation so far. Maddie! God's sake, calm down! You're in the plane, you're going to Iceland! Jesus! You bundle of nerves, no wonder you never calm down. Holy smokes. Maybe you should. Maybe you should. Maybe that helps. Mm-hmm. And listening resistant. Yeah, for now you are going to hate school, Nomadic. For now you do. But believe me, once you are out of school and you have to take care of everything on your own, you wish you would be back at school. Mm-hmm. That realization will come. I know yet that for now you don't want to hear it, but it will come. First you have to go shopping. See? Starting the day with a good thing. Buying a tub of ice. And drinks and cookie dough. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Enjoy, Lumatic, enjoy. Did anyone watch Eurovision? No? Not interested. Yeah, I think that's a thing that swapped over from the States years back. I don't remember having that in the stores back in my days. But it does save energy because you don't have to use the oven. But I don't know. Not my thing. Doesn't have to be my thing. All is well. All is fine. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Let's see if we can close in a little bit. On these roamers here. Nice. Hey Balderoni, hello, good morning. It's a mongrel. Oh. Very nice. How's life? Life is good. Mm-hmm. No life? What? Nope, life is good. No complaints here. Thank you, thank you. How about you? Day 3 of taking it slow. How's that working out for you? You might have had too much coffee. It shows. You don't have to drive, right? Maybe call a cab. Maybe call a taxi. Don't drink and drive. Yeah, apparently that also works for coffee nowadays. Dang. I suppose Balderoni likes the new drive emote. I suppose he does. That's good. That makes me very happy. Drink first, then drive? see fireballs swooshing over there. Welcome back, Ansalagon. Work has been weird? How so? How so? Ooh. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that direction. Oh. I take you though. And I'm fairly certain that all of the IT guys know exactly what you're talking about. Okay. More slimes, none had the back. Why do you have to be so close to get it? I will try my best, yes. Very good. Yeah, I know. Gnolls are just as gnarly as Murlocs. I know. That's why I'm being careful. Not running blindly into something. So, what? That seems to be a problem on their side on Salagon. Clicking that send button a little bit too much. Got everything out of here? I wish you a ton of fun. Enjoy. Relax. That's an order. Have a great time, Maddie. And gonna make pictures. Yay! And say hi to the former crew. If you would. Gonna distribute highs to all, an extra hug to Chaos. He is very huggable. He is huggable. Yes. Thank you. Enjoy. See you in a couple of days. If you think I'm going to come after you with those whelps around, you are out of your mind. Now that's better. Let's go get chocolate cake from the chocolate... Get chocolate cake, Nathadre. Go and get the cake. By the time we arrive, you most likely have eaten all the cake already. What do you mean, Domedic? Did you just get the message that there is no school today? Can you go onto the school grounds and then leave again? To go shopping? Is that allowed? Lot of laundering going on Salagon. Apparently, a lot of laundering. And not the good kind. No, I don't mean if you are supposed to be there at a certain time or not. I don't know how it is nowadays with the school policies and stuff. Once we were at the school grounds, we were not allowed to leave until school was over for insurance reasons. Hi, Bazakhon. Hello. Good morning. I was thinking about getting rid of that coffee mug to make room for one of the 4 new emotes. But then I remembered, no, wait, Bazakhon is using the coffee cup every morning. Can't do that. That has to stay. Yes, that's why I that's why I had the finger on the remove and was like, nah, can't do it. Nope. Something else has to go. I wouldn't necessarily say that nobody cares, but anyway, enjoy your day. Have fun. Have fun. If you drank all the coffee on Salagon, then you're going to get new coffee. Chop chop, off you go. Buying new coffee for us. Chop chop. Oops. Locked into place. On Salagon, you need a vacation. Would those slimes come back? I would like to be able to finish off that quest. You can't find the chocolate cake shop? It is called Prisma. Oops, hello? There you go. Ooh. A peace bloom? Why is there an intact peace bloom in you? Ansalagon? Get breakfast. Get something to eat and something to drink. I think you need a little bit of food, a little bit of energy. Someone reached level 60. Woohoo! At some point our name will plop up there. Believe it or not, that is easier than you think. Cutting down on that. And it is good when you start realizing that that might be a good idea. It improves a lot. A good indicator to cut down the consumption is when you actually have coffee and you just do it for the taste, not for the effect anymore. That's a pretty decent indicator to cut down on the consumption. Well, that's basically adult life. No? Is it not? That sounds like Like typical adult life. Yeah, and the three of you have to stand together. Of course. Of course. I know that you're an adult. I do know that. Yes. And that sounds like the everyday life for a lot of people. Unfortunately. Being completely burned out, so tired that you can't sleep anymore, right? Even if you are tired, the sleep schedule is completely out of whack, basically non-existent. And all you do is rinse and repeat. So what was the problem then? Ah, okay. See, that's a piece of information that is kind of vital to understand it. So I suppose that they found out what's going on. And then after being... After having the diagnosis and know what's going on and all, that's still... Hey, level 22, nice. You kept going with a massive amount of coffee. You did cut it down. Jesus! Okay, so to what did you cut it down then? This is like a roller coaster. Well, that is a lot, cutting it down by 2/3. Good for you. Good for you. Hi, Evan. Good morning. You don't miss it? I believe that. Mm-hmm. I believe that. I am, but I am also a tea drinker. I drank a ton of coffee back in the days. Yep. A ton. But that wasn't good. That didn't help with anything. And then, at some point, there was no more effect. It was just for the taste, and it actually made me quite tired all the time. Whenever I drank a cup of coffee, I was getting tired. So I thought, that can't be good. That's not how it's supposed to work. Also, got to the doctors back in the day. Remind you, right? That is a little bit different to what they are doing now. Got to the doctor, and over the course of a long period of time was then diagnosed with depression and anxiety. Did that, or was that in complete correlation with the coffee? I don't think so. Did it enhance the effect that it had? I can believe that. Long story short, I have 2 cups of coffee per day maximum, if even, sometimes just 1. And I have 1 or 2 cups of tea in the morning. And after that, I switch either to water or to juice. Ah, yeah, shenanigans. You cast Fireball? No. Oh, I'm not over it. I am not over that. From what I know, there is no cure for depression. There is a way to deal and live with it. And make it manageable, but not a cure. Hi to the Lurker Lounge. We need one more flint. One more. Did you develop it later? Aha! But it wasn't in the original... It wasn't back then, when you had the physical illness as well. No, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear. It can be... It can be a real to deal with at times, yes. Yes. That is true. But they always say that it is something to deal with, something to live with, but it's not something that defines life, at least not mine. I'm not letting that happen.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. It's just some days it's better than others, and some days it's worse than others. So here we are. Alright, we have still Cedar's back to take care of, so let's find us some slimy slimes. Like this one. What a good start! Hi Giga! Hello, good morning! Nice try. Still no back. That is very sad. Very, very sad indeed. You are going to implode that thing on your own. There you go. There you go. Nope. Maybe you. In general, life is good. Yes. Yes, it is. And you got a big bonus on top. Well, there you go. Nice. Congratulations. What's up, Giga? Why are we throwing R2D2? What happened?
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Oh, so you're just going through the... Just going through the stuff. I see. I see. Are you trying to get rid of your points? It's a good way to do that. Yep. Because you were here? That's usually how it works? Yeah, ask Twitch. I can't give out points. That's a question for... I cannot give out points. No. Exactly. And only if they are in a queue. If they are not in the queue, then they can't be refunded. And that you can set. If they are to be queued or if the redeem just goes through. Yes. That is correct. Hey, Father Sky, good morning. Okay, we need to go up here for the back. Reading that text, Ansalagon. So what you're basically saying is you're rich AF and don't know what to do with all the money. Yeah, congratulations! I wouldn't flaunt that around too much though.
you. I will smash these flints and cast them into the sea, so that they may never again be used to burn living wood. I do not know why, but a festering grows within the wetlands. Fen creepers have risen. They are diseased. Fever blisters on the land. And for the fever to break, they must be dispatched and allowed to settle back into the marshes. The fen creepers shamble amidst the waterways of the wetlands.
We are going to wait a little bit with those and dwellers and stuff. I got burned too many times when making suggestions to someone that was like, I don't know what to do with that. So I don't do that anymore. In case what instead, I just say, do what makes you happy. Nope. No back there. Maybe you have it. I am very proud of you, Father Sky. Alright, how many of you did I actually have to eliminate for that freaking back? Apparently at least one more. Sheesh. Well, if you wouldn't have to sell 2 kidneys on the black market to pay for it, I would suggest a sleep laboratory. So they can monitor the brainwaves and everything when you're sleeping and go from there. And no, I'm not saying the typical thing that every doctor is telling you. You'd have to do more exercise, drink more water, no energy drinks, little bit to none coffee, try to get caffeine as far away as possible, exercise regularly and eat healthy. I'm not going to say that. Nope. Because that's the easy way out. That's what every doctor says all the time. But the sleep laboratory actually helped 2 friends of mine to figure out what was wrong. Were there multiple times? To get an appointment at the neurologist. Oh. Okay. How long will that take to get an appointment there? We need days with more hours? Are you crazy? No, the days don't need more hours. It's time management. More days in the hours. If you would have more days in the hours, you would fill them with even more stuff. Forget about it. No. It's always baffling to me that people fill their day to the brim after work. Oh, there it is. Woohoo! After work, before work, during work, doing 18 things after work, and then wonder why A, life is passing them by, and B, they are always so exhausted and tired and have no real fun and no time to do anything anymore. It's like, really? Really? That maybe it's because of the 87 things that you put in your day. Maybe. I don't know. I have actually no idea where all this... I have, and then there is a list of things that people have. I can't sleep, I can't go to the bathroom, I am always hyperactive, I have this, I have that, and then 12 other things. And instead of trying to do something about that, it's like, no, I'd rather hold on to all of that. Right? Because it's... and then fill in whatever it does for that person. It is cool to talk about. It is cool to have that monster list of things. It's... I don't know where that came from. And when that became a real thing. I remember my grandparents, when they got together with their friends, like once a year on the birthday of my grandma and then the next time of my grandpa's birthday, all they did was talk about every single ailment and ailment that they had, compared with how many doctors they have seen and so on and so forth. And that was their whole conversation, day in, day out. I don't know when that swapped over to the younger generation.
Pleased to meet you.
That is good, because you can buy all of the stuff. Very good.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
What can I get for you today?
I want that. Thank you very much.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I will. No, I'm not singling you out. It's not like only you did this. No, that it is a... I call it a trend nowadays. That I've been seeing... Oh, so much increasing. And at some point it really starts to worry me if that is the only thing that people talk about, and instead of doing something about it, just talk about whatever might be wrong. I am talking to you just now because you said that in my defense, and I said I'm not singling you out. Don't twist my words. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I am not dealing with you. Go away. Yeah, you know what? I think we should let this conversation rest now. I think that might be a good idea. What? Nope. Not dealing with you either. You can go back to that river where you came from. Alright. Now then. Sita, I found your bag.
Oh, thank you, adventurer. I was afraid that it was lost for good. I don't have much use for this anymore, but wash it off and I'm sure you could make use of it.
Gee, thanks. I guess. Please get back my slimy things. Or my bag, because I need the things that are there. And as soon as you get it back, you know what? Maybe not. Here, take it. Oh, Sita.
I have the finest wires in the land.
I'm sure you have. Yeah, you can take that.
Be good.
Remind me? Was there a forge here? Somewhere? Oops, a small forge? Nope. 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 Yes! How about the building that I run past several times already? How about that? That could double as a forge, no? Awesome. What's the favorite Warcraft character? As in what? Like orc or undead, or as in Thrall and Sylvanas? Hi, 44. Slightly wrinkled? What do you mean? Like character? Specific character? I forgot the name. I can tell you the name when we are back in Ironforge, but it is the dude that we have to go to to hand over the report. The one who is standing basically next to King Magni. And he is just all grumpy all the time. Like, really grumpy. I have to take a look at that name again. But that is my favorite. He doesn't give 2 cents. He's just, what is that? The report? Give it to me. How dare you still standing here? Go away now. Like, oh, okay. Fine. Gotcha. Gemütlich. Oh. Gemütlich. Well, that's nice to hear that you like the Lurker Lounge so much. Happy to hear that. And thank you for your 25 streak. That is very nice of you. Thank you. And, you know what? We actually have to go back because we are 22. The Griffin Rider. I think not. Look at this.
Greetings. I'm a Mage trainer, and you're a mage.
Thank you. I almost forgot. I don't even use Arcane Explosion. Or that. Fine.
You have a great day now.
You have a great day now. Conjure food. Yes. Scorch. Fire blast. Frost ward. Okay. That's done. The Griffin Rider is also nice. Yeah. Let me show you the dude. Your favorite is Uther? How so? How come? There. Senator Baron Redstone. He. As grumpy as dwarves can get. Yes, and we have him very early on. Not we have him, we have to talk to him very early on in the game to bring him a report. Because mighty cool paladin. Oh. Fair. Okay. I have a few things that I want to send. That I want to send to Omi, but we do not have a lot of monies, which is very, very sad. Maybe we can get a little bit of money out of her. Let's bring this into the...
What's on your mind?
Into
What's
here.
your back?
Okay. And then we quickly go over to her. There we go. There we go. Yes.
Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit boxes for valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, ma'am?
Indeed, I have. Time to get more sleep? Do that. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope that you can get more sleep. Best of luck.
Light bless you.
Quickly into the auction house, and then... There we go. There we go. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And back to you. Better. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to take that level 27 quest for now. Not going to happen! I'm not sure that I want to do this one, because it has the elite quests, the elite dudes. And even though they are lower level than us, they are still elite dudes. We could try one and see how that goes? Maybe? And if not, we might need to go to Duskwood for a while. For a level or two. Hi Grokax, good morning.
Where would you like to fly to?
Have a good one.
Yes, I will, thank you. That is a majestic beard. It is. It is. Can that favorite character change? Or am I bound to have it as my favorite throughout the whole time? Just a second. Hello again. Balderoni really found his new favorite emote. You like that one, huh? Somehow? Somewhat? Little bit? Maybe? Duskwood. Ice in the back of my head. Yes. That would be... That would be nice. if that would be the thing, that would be awesome. Yeah. The scary thing, well, not the scary, the weird thing about Duskwood is that the bushes actually have eyes. That was a very weird but very nice touch. Everything happened at once. 3 emails, 2 team conversations, and 2 calls within a span of 5 minutes. Wow, you're busy! That is a lot in 5 minutes. Jesus. Also, imagine that you're driving back from Jay after a huge meal. Yeah, to get back home, to get to the couch. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or, even better, on the 22nd of June, driving back home from Helsinki to here, from bringing my mom back to the airport, and still trying to make it here somewhat in time. So the stream isn't delayed for so much, or for too long. Hey, I know you. Hello. JJ's. Yeah. Maybe we could meet at JJ's again. Before, maybe even before the other thing. You know? Maybe? Yeah, but the 10th we can't go to JJ's. we have other things then. That won't work. Unfortunately. Whoa. What happened here? No. Let's stop that. Ah! What is happening? No, that's better. JJ is a burger joint, a burger place here. And not only burger and barbecue. And it's really good. It's really good. He started out with one location and had the restaurant open Thursday to Sunday. Or was it Friday to Sunday or Thursday to Sunday? I don't remember. But just those 3 days, starting in the afternoon. And the first time that Rampo and I were there, we had to wait for almost an hour before even being able to get into that place. Because of the very, very short time that it is open, and it's just really good. And now he is in 2 different places. The restaurant is open the whole week. And it starts at, I think it was 11 o'clock or something. 11 in the morning and then up until the evening. So that is actually quite nice. And it is really good. It is really tasty. Would be awesome, but too bad next month is filled with birthdays and ceremonies and... Ceremonies? Getting knighted? Sir Balderoni Dinskaya? Maybe I don't try it with a shaman at first. Ooh. No, not me. I'm not going to knight him. No, you dingus, you are getting knighted. Sir Balderoni Dinskaya. Not us. Okay, this could either go very well or very bad. Given how little damage I do, I suppose it will go very bad. Wouldn't it be nice if you would have had the crystal right away? That would have been nice, wouldn't it? Pity. What a pity. Yeah, but believe it or not, I am no longer the queen. I'll have you know. It is out of the bio. Sheesh. Well, it is no longer in the bio, so I think so. I am not going to try our luck on a shaman because they cast stuff and that hurts. And we are not prepared to take in that kind of heat. So that's a big no-no. Big no-no. Yeah, we have to progress in the graveyard this afternoon. Like last time. We have to progress and get things done. Actually. I think the best way was the ogre? The ogres? No, you crave your Italian pizza place? Well, there's only one way to get rid of that craving. Go there! For dinner? Sounds alright. Sounds like a decent plan. What does this do? Oh. Wasserraun is sneaking. Sneaking around the corner here. Why are there 3 shamans? What the hell? Another enforcer. I don't like that. I want to be able to walk up a mountain just like that. Hey, Pom. Good morning. Walk around normally instead of sneaking? No, but just probably inaudible anyway. Yeah. I think you might be onto something. Yup. I will try that. I will try that. Also, I don't remember. Are those shamans actually casting something? I mean, it's only one way to find out. They do. Okay, we are out of here. We are so far out of here. We are even further out than you can think. And we are going to take a look if that we don't run into the patrol. Okay, shamans is a big fat no-no. Nah, unfortunately they don't cast they don't cast frost. They cast arcane, lightning. And for some reason that hurts. So we're not going to pursue them. We are not made to withstand those. But the shamans are the only ones that are running around here. That is so not fun. Any idea what you're going to get then at the pizza place? Yeah, believe it or not, in Cataclysm that happened. In Cataclysm that was a thing. Deathwing was just flying around randomly in places, and when you saw the ground beneath your feet turning red, you are either very quick to run away into some sort of hiding spot, or you are pretty much dead. Yeah, and those places were random. And Deathwing is the dragon. So that happened. Got killed by him twice. Sneaky bugger. Can you stop doing that? Probably your favorite. Chili meat slices. Pickled red pepper. And garlic and extra cheese. And red onions. All on one pizza? Alright. Interesting. Sounds good. If you do, you know where to pay the food tax. Mm-hmm. Did I ever tell you how you punched Deathwing? No, please. Enlighten us. How did you punch him? Was it with a fist? Did you have a glove over it? Did you punch him on the nose? I tried to solo him at some point. You know, being heavily over-leveled and stuff, but I thought that, oh, you know what? Might be a nice achievement. God, that thing. He is a nuisance, is what he is. Whoa. Listen, Mr. Shaman, that is not what we're doing here. Ouch. Ouch. I have to bring a little bit of distance between us, my dear. My dude, stop that. There we go. And still no crystal. How rude. How rude. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we are getting the enforcers and the augur, the enforcers and the ogres. We're getting them down. Takes a while though, but it is possible. However, I am still making a huge detour around the shamans. Not going to interfere with them. He It was my time at the tank as a brewmaster to save everyone from cataclysm. Why is it so fitting that you played as a brewmaster? Were you successful? Did you save everyone? Could be Ansalagon, could be. Sounds legit, yeah. So it was Grokax's fault that he got plated. That sounds very legit, yes. Because the class came in the next expansion, you pinched him so hard it altered time. Yeah, yeah. I believe you. That sounds totally legit. Absolutely. Yep. That's exactly how it was supposed to happen. Oh, my character get killed because of way more stupid things than being burned to a crisp by Deathwing, believe me. They died to way stupider things. Dying to Deathwing is actually a good reason. One that makes actually sense. Let's see. So we know about those two shamans there, and there is no fourth one. I hope whoever comes next here enjoys killing shamans, because they are a lot. Okay. One more run around to see if there's an enforcer or an ogre, and if not, then we are heading to Duskwood and come back later. There's a shaman. I mean, they give wool, so I suppose that's a good thing, because we are still in our wool era. Oh. I wonder how long, though. I have to check with the trainer. I think at maybe 120 or 125 we're going into the Silk era? You might become a problem. There's the shaman. Oh, they didn't respawn yet. What? Well, I suppose we wait here then for a short while and see what respawns, if it is another shaman or maybe an ogre or an enforcer. The thing is, we have everything else. We have the Lurker Venom and the Crocolisk here in the bank. We just need that bloody crystal. So, what's it going to be here? What is it going to be? I don't want to start on that enforcer, because then I believe, I don't know, but I believe that then the other two are respawning here. And then we are in really big doo-doo. Okay, you're going there. Now you're going even further away. Sure. Sure, sure, sure. You know what's going to happen, aren't you? That's why you're running away now. Mm-hmm. We have the crystal. We have the crystal. Now that was nice. That was very good. Now we can actually head back, get the stuff from the bank. And then still go to Duskwood. Yeah. Ooh, that is good. I'm a happy camper. Going to lurk? Thank you for the lurk. Hi, Evil Prince. Oh, that was the wrong one. You just started hardcore yourself? What are you playing? What did you start your run with? Very, very nice. Human Paladin, alright. How do you like it? How's it going so far? Yeah, I want to go to Thelzomar and then fly to Ironforge. And then fly back here. Don't want to use the portal, because the portal is costing me 10 silver! Rude. Expensive. A good and decent level 9. Well, it's older than some others get, so... Woohoo! Success already! Is it your first time playing? Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Is it your first time playing hardcore? You haven't played since 2008. That's a break in between. Nice, so you're practically relearning everything. That is way cool. That is really cool. Nice, well, welcome back. And going directly into hardcore. That's dedication. Nicely done. Ooh, tin. Tin is not bad. Let's get some tin. Tin and copper. Tin and copper makes bronze. Yes, I know things. I figured you start hardcore? Perfect. Perfect. This is actually my... Well, let me put it this way. I've been playing on and off since beta. Can't stand retail anymore, to be honest. It's too much flashy for me. So I live in classic, in the older expansions. We did several runs. One run in Wrath of the Lich King, one in Mist of Pandaria, and I said that I wanted to do a hardcore run because I've never done a hardcore run, never finished one. So we started with a hunter, Dwarven hunter. She's level 26. She's in retirement now because I was coerced by the Gremlins, the community here on Twitch, that I should play a gnome mage. So this is now my third attempt to get her to level 60. And so far, I'm enjoying it. But we had our first mage, MB, was killed by Murlocs at level 9. Our second one, Borny, was killed by Murlocs at level 23. Chelsea is now 22, on her way to 23, and I am very careful with her because I really want her to go to 60. I don't want to start over again. No. But here we are. You did log into retail and was super confused? Yeah, exactly. There are so many things flashing up and plopping up all the time, every time. It's too much. Too much. So, yeah. Classic it is. So, old Sooty is level 20 elite. How difficult was she? Yeah, and we're having the run with the mage every morning, 8 AM CET, and we're calling it breakfast in Azeroth. Monday to Friday, every morning. She's up there. Well, always try, right? And then run away. I mean, we managed the ogres. Hey, I'm back here. Okay. Checking. There's one. And then she's in there. Well, who wants to live forever anyway, right? Well, I do. At least to level 60, but we are still going to try it. If not, we are just blinking our way out of here. And that is what I call
Congratulations.
a wrap. Nice. Thank you, thank you. Ali was your main, okay. So you're going back to muscle memory. Knowing what to do, when to do. Well, the important thing is that you're going to have fun with it. That's what counts. Fine, be out of range. That saved you. Good job, Mountaineer Rogan. Good job indeed.
Mark my words, you won't find faster griffins anywhere in the Eastern Kingdoms than the ones right here in Thelsamar.
Okay, cool. I am inclined to believe you. Okay, back to Ironforge, to the bank, getting the Venom and the Crocolisk tier. Then heading back to Thelsamar, turning that in, turning this one in at the Fast Rider Lodge, and then heading to Duskwood. Yes, that's the idea. That's how we're going to do it. And then... You know, while we're here, we might want to make some stuff with the wool that we have and see how far we can go. And we have some things to smelt that we can then send to Umi. So many things to do! So many things to do.
You got my attention.
That's good. Keep it that way.
Watch your back.
Nope, this way. Easier. Don't blink into the lava. Now that would be a stupid death. That would be super funny in the normal classic, less funny in hardcore.
Hi. Off with ya.
Can't even make that much. We have 7.
What can I get for you today?
Okay, 1 skill point. Nice. Can we get another? Yes, okay. Well, getting there.
Watch your back.
Oh, wait, here. Tell me.
I'll show a little promise, I'll give you that. Okay,
125.
then.
Okay, with 125 we are entering the Silk era. Gotcha. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hello. How are you? And smelt. A lot of smelting to do and sending to Omi so we can sell stuff, get money for level 40 because mounts are expensive. And I forgot how expensive they are. Jesus. The one with level 40 right now, before the bonus of the faction bonus goes down, right now costs us 80 gold. And the riding skill 20. So 100 gold. That is a lot of gold. That goes back into the bank. And we send this. That goes back into the bank. Leveling the fishing skill. Yeah, I just cook. I don't fish with her. I should actually, but I don't want to spend any more money on skills than necessary. Mining is cheap? Yeah, it is. It actually is. And the good thing is that it still, even though that it is cheap, gives a nice amount of money. And tailoring so we can do stuff for ourselves. But the wool era doesn't have that much nice stuff. Not so many nice things. Useful things. Now then. Are you self-found in hardcore, or do you use the auction house? Yeah, I know of one quest, the one in Darkshore.
You got my attention?
Where you need to have fishing.
Very good.
I haven't thought anything to sell. What are your professions?
What's on your mind? Say it, champ.
If you, for example, go with mining as a secondary profession, you can make some nice amount of money with the copper bars and, well, with all the metal bars, actually. Blacksmith and mining? Ah, okay. Okay. Well, then you use...
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy pink griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
I don't think so either, Grith. I don't think so either. But yeah, then you're using all the ore for yourself. That's... Doesn't the armor sell? The green armor that you can make? Or the green weapons? Don't they sell? what I'm doing is, well, I have tailoring, of course, to get some stuff for her. Then I have the mining that has nothing to do with her and is solely for making money. And it was pointed out to me, and I actually went with it after consideration, that a bank character might not be the worst idea. So, made a bank character, and everything that is not nailed down and everything that I create that I can't use on my own, I send to the bank character, and she is selling the stuff. And in case that this character dies, there is enough stuff at the bank character to fit the new one right away. Oh, and everything before that in blacksmithing is white? All the armor? Oh, I never did blacksmithing. I see. Well, that sucks. From a selling point, that is. For wearing it for yourself, not so much, but... I didn't know that. Well, chop chop! Onwards to level 10. Right. Now we're going to the Fast Rider Lodge. Here. That one. Turning in the old sooty hat. And from there we go to the dam. And turning in the Dark Thread Looms. Yoink. Come to think of it, the patrol here, I don't actually know where it starts. I know that they're going to the ogres, but I have no idea where they start. Huh. Hi, Grim Rider. Hello. Came to check in while waiting for your doctor's appointment. Uh-oh. Everything okay or just a routine checkup? Oh. Okay, Saima didn't see. That's good. Just a checkup? Perfect. Did you get your stuff yesterday? From Giganti? And if so, did it work? I think I want that too. Yeah. While in Rome, don't pass on an ore mine or vein. Problems with installing Windows to try to tackle today. Alright, well, best of luck. I hope it goes smooth today.
You need something?
What's this? A bear's head, by the looks at it. Well, that's quite an interesting kill you have yourself there. Couldn't be that bear from back then. Oh, take that away, take it away. Get that grisly thing out of here. Light! Don't bring things like that into the lodge. It's unsanitary, unspeakable, unsanitary. Just get it out of here, will you? No one wants to see your bloody little trophy, really?
Welcome to the Foststrider Lodge, adventurer. Thanks for helping me out with my little plan. I've been itching for months to get back at that snooty stuck-up boy, and I'd say we did a pretty good job. Here, have this. You've earned it.
I supply only
Thank
the
you.
finest goods.
You. And that.
Have a good one.
Okay. And now back to the lake and then to the Stone Rod Dam. Internet is slow. Oh no! Does the doctor's office has the cheapest one available? Most likely. You missed half? No, I just said that I wish or I hope for you that everything goes smooth today. That you find out what the Windows problem was and that you can actually start enjoying your new PC. Nice and beautifully placed in this little nook. Okay, the only thing that we need to take a look out for here now is the level 22 Elite Crocofund. I don't know if that thing is still around here or not. In addition to the patrol. That's a small one. There it is. It's the rare. It's not an elite, it's a rare. Why did I think that it wasn't elite? Nice. Oh, leave me alone. Not now. Using your own connect. Oh, okay. The mobile data. Well, maybe they have some problems. If your doctor is going to be on time, that would be a good thing. Wait, it was that dude here, right? Yeah. Okay, I was going to say, hold on. Hold on. Really? Always late? That's rude. Have a damn good time. Thank you, Grokax. See you later. Thanks for being here.
How are you?
Just in time, adventurer! Earlier today I spotted some Dark Iron insurgents swimming toward the dam with a large keg. No mountaineers were on hand to stop them. I'm afraid they've planted the C4ium at the base of the dam and it could blow at any minute. Let me combine all these ingredients into the disarming mixture. There we go. Now I need you to take this mixture and stir it into the keg before it's too late. Hurry!
Geronimo!
The keg fizzles slightly as the disarming mixture settles in. The keg fizzles slightly.
Disarmed. Ooh, hold on. I want that. Leave me alone, you little bugger. Ugh. Awesome. Awesome. Because you have 4 dogs. Always want your attention. Yes. What kind of dogs? Alright, we did that.
Thank you so much, adventurer. You have saved the stone-wrought dam. Without your help, the Dark Iron terrorists would have surely seen to this mighty landmark's demise. You have made the kingdom and the Alliance proud, brave adventurer. The dam is once again safe, for the time being at least.
Woohoo! Did it! Did it! And now we are honored with Ironforge. That means we are soon honored with Gnomeregan as well. And then we should be... It should be much easier. Much guter, much better. With the prices. And now I want to go to Stormwind. Boston Terrier. I have to look that up. I do think I know what they are, but I'm not quite sure. Oh no, okay, that's not what I had in mind. All right, nice, nice. How come that you have 4 of them? Are you are they rescues? Or do you breed? Perfect.
What do you need directions to?
Be careful.
These great beasts know paths that you can't find on foot. They'll get you there fast and maybe show you something new at the same time.
Oh my. Thanks. Turn up in the passage. Oh, okay. So you took them before they were going into the pound. That is way cool. Very nice, very nice. And yes, I can imagine with 4 dogs. That is lively in the apartment or the house. There is a lot of things going on at the same time. Okay. Closing in on Darkshire. Okay. And we're here. Made it. Alright. First things first.
Would you like to purchase something?
Yes. This one. And actually we are buying that one and sell it.
Right.
Ah. Okay. Perfection. Now let's gather some quests here. People think because they're small and cute they're going to be easy in train. But well, they are terriers. And terriers are, from what I know, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I know,
my gnomish friend Cog,
they are
promised to help
quite
me build a
stubborn.
device which will let me peer towards the stars. A truth exists, beyond magic, that can explain the strange transformation in the forest. Bring to me a bronze tube made by a skilled engineer. That is the first step, according to Cog's blueprint. This is perfect, adventurer. The first step is complete. According to Cog's blueprint, what I need now is a way to reflect light. I remember a woman by the name of Mary who became well known around these parts for always carrying a looking glass. Perhaps you can track Mary down and see if she might lend us a reflective surface for this project. I believe she once resided in southern Duskwood.
Your quests are way too high. I don't want to deal with them right now. Very stubborn. Yeah.
As commander of the Night Watch, it is my sworn duty to protect the citizens of Darkshire. Stormwind has retracted their commissioned guards from their posts here, leaving us to our own devices. If you feel worthy of the task, we need your help. Assist the Night Watch by venturing forth into Tranquil Gardens, just south of Darkshire, and slaying 8 skeletal warriors and 6 skeletal mages. The undead threat must be thwarted.
Seasoned wolf kebabs are a house favorite. Sure, I can make you some, but first I'll need the supplies. Bring me 10 lean wolf flanks, as well as some Stormwind seasoning herbs. There are so many wolves here in the forest, I am sure finding the flanks will be no problem. For the herbs, seek out Felicia Gump in her Canal District flower shop in Stormwind.
Something's amiss at Raven Hill, adventurer. Caller swears that someone or something is haunting the buildings there. 2 nights running, he's noticed the shadows moving. And the third before that, he says he saw light in one of the windows. If, as you say, you care about the safety of Duskwood, find out what monster haunts in Raven Hill. There was an old man who used to come into town to buy supplies rather frequently, but I haven't seen him for quite some time now. He lives out in a shack overlooking Raven Hill Cemetery, if I remember correctly. Perhaps you should go see if something is amiss. Do you know Sven? Now there is a man who does the work of the light. He and his followers keep a camp at the northwestern edge of Duskwood. Unfortunately, because they are so few, they cannot even spare a man to fetch supplies from town. Will you deliver these supplies to him?
Sure. And so our our delivery service back and forth and back and forth and back and forth shall begin. Okay, I need you here. And all of you are going to be sent to Omi. And I think Omi can send us some rune of teleportation, actually. Yeah, that's a good idea. Omi can do that. No, what my experience is with dogs is the smaller they are, the harder it is to actually train them, because for some weird reason their ego grows exponentially bigger the smaller they are. That's why back in the days I had a Newfoundland and a Dalmatian. The Newfoundland was just a teddy, and the Dalmatian was, well, a Dalmatian. Find thread. There is a vendor outside by a if you have the T crossing and you come out of the inn, you have to go to the left, and there is a vendor. Otherwise, I think there's also a tailor upstairs in the inn. Forget what I said, I buy them here. Okay, cool. Alright, but that's going to be it for me, for now, for this one. If you want to see more WoW Classic Hardcore with Chelsea, come back tomorrow morning at 8 AM CET when we continue this. If you want to see more Graveyard Keeper, when we are continuing our run there, come back at 3 PM CET. And, well, be welcomed and hang out. With that being said, thank you so much everyone for being here. I appreciate you all. I hope you have a fun time in between. I am going to be back in about 3.5 to 4 hours. Well, 3.5 hours. With some more Graveyard Keeper. And I hope I see you then. Up until then, I am out of here. Bye bye!